it's Miss Nicole from the South Fayette and Bridgeville Libraries, and I'm here today to give you another kindergarten readiness tip. Today we're going to talk about numbers from 1 to 10. You really need to know those in kindergarten. And then we're going to talk about adding and subtracting. So you really need to know your numbers when you get to kindergarten, not just counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but really knowing what they mean, what their value is, how many there are. So you can make some number cards. Here's your number, your numeral 1, and then I drew a quick piece of candy, a little circle, 1. I also went up to 5, and you could see that now I have 5 pieces of candy. You want to know how much they are, and you want to know the name and what the number looks like so that you will see it and you'll know it right away. When you make all of your cards, you could play memory, or some people call it concentration, where you put the cards out in some rows face down. So you put all your cards down and you take turns flipping them up. I've got those 5 dots. I've got to try to find the number 5. It's a 4. That's not a match. So I put them back down right where I got them. The next person goes. They flip over the number 5. And they remember, I saw those 5 dots before. And now they have a match. And you could put these in your baggie so that you can take them and use them wherever. You can also get a deck of cards. This will help you with your numbers. You want to take out all of the kings and the queens and the jacks so that you only have the ace, which is going to be your number 1, to the 10. And you take turns dealing with a partner. You just play with one other person. I guess you could play with 2. But maybe it's you and your big brother, or you and your grandma or your mom or your dad. And you deal out all the cards. Once you get them all dealt out, and you both have 2 piles of cards, you want to each flip your card over. And you see whose card tops the other card. We call this topping. So I have a 9. And my partner has a 1. So which card tops the other? Which is more? Definitely 9. Look at all those pictures. You could try it again. I got a 4. They got a 4. We have a tie. So what do? Well, what I do is we each put one of our cards down, and then we face up, and we see who tops it. Well, I got a 4 again, and they got a 10. So they get all these cards in their pile. And when you're all finished, you could see who wins. You can also use cards to help you with adding. I've got 4 plus 1. If I count them all together, I get 5. So cards are a great way too to help you with your numbers. I have a great book. It's called 10 Apples Up on Top. And it talks about how these silly animals keep putting apples up on their head. And you can do some adding and counting with this book. So 1, 2, plus 1, 2. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could keep doing that even with the next page. Now he's got 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2. You could even get out a piece of paper or a whiteboard, and you could write the number sentence. We said 2 plus 2 equals 4. This is called adding. We said we had 3 plus 2 equals 5. Once you get all the way to the end of the book, oh my goodness, they're going to have 10 apples up on top. You could start doing some subtracting, taking away. Some people even call it minusing. So with subtracting, you usually need some counters. So I have 10 blocks here. So I'm going to start with 10 to be my apples. And I'm going to take away minus. I'm going to start by just taking away 1. When I count them all up again, I am left with 9. So 10 minus 1 equals 9. So those are some great tips to get you ready for number time when you get to kindergarten. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun with numbers. Bye-bye.